Fisher from Simply Piano, Tuning, Repair, and Events. And I'd like to welcome you to this next episode of Tuning Tuesday. Now, in our last episode, we set the temperament octave from F, which I have not tuned that other string of that F, by the way. That is why it sounds funky, so let's put a mute in. So now we only have one string going. So F to F, that was our temperament octave right here, and we also tuned A4 already. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the rest of the treble. So we need to do F sharp and G sharp in that fourth octave there, and then skip over A and continue up the rest through C8 right there. All right. I normally go up all the way to the break in the first treble, and then I go back and do all the unisons. But for the purposes of this video series, I'm going to tune only single strings through the whole treble, and then we're going to come back and talk about unisons another time. All right, and this is also how, if anyone wants to take their RPT certification, the tuning exam, that's how they have it set up. You set A4, you do your temperament octave, you tune the rest of the treble, single strings, you tune the bass, single strings, then you come back and do your unisons. So with that being said, let's bring y'all down to the piano and let's get started here. Okay, so now we're down here at the piano. So now basically what we're going to do, since we already have our temperament mute in right here, we can just tune the middle string. So we're going to be tuning the middle string, the middle pin. So like that one, and so on and so forth. So we left off on F sharp. Now for these, basically, we're just tuning the octave. And actually, I'm going to put a mute in this one, because we have only tuned the left string, of course, as y'all may know, if you've watched the last video. There we go. And so we're looking for almost beatless. As I said before, you can't tune octaves completely beatless, per se, but I just try to get really close. Basically, if it sounds pleasing, then you're in good shape. Okay, now there's a couple tests that we can do to check, using a check note, just like we did in the temperament octave. Now, the first test that we can do is major third, major 10. So we've tuned this bottom F sharp, so let's count down a major third. 1, 2, 3. So D is going to be our check note right here. That's going to be constant. So all right, if the beating is the same, then you've successfully tuned the octave to each other. Okay. Another test we can do is the perfect fourth, perfect fifth test, or fourth, fifth test. All right. So in our octave we have the fourth from the bottom one, which is B. All right, and then we're going to do the fifth, going from that same B. Okay. All right. So. And same thing, just like with the major third, major 10 test, if the beats are the same, then you have successfully tuned that octave. All right, so that's another one. Now the one I like to do, and this will work at least through the fifth octave of the piano, is what is called the Harvey chord. So we're going to take our octave here, and we're going to add in the fifth, the fourth from the bottom, and the fifth from the bottom. So you're basically playing a suspended fourth chord with that extra octave on top. And here we're not really listening for, particular beat ratio or anything, we're just listening to see if it sounds pleasing here. So that's another, so there's several different checks. I like using the Harvey chord, at least through octave 5. because it's really quick. Particularly if you have a good ear, this will be good for you. All right, so with that in mind, let us move on to G. As I've said before, you want to make sure you have your hammer on the right tuning pin. You don't want to accidentally turn the wrong string and then end up breaking it. So that's a brief explanation of how I tune the treble. I'm not going to go through the rest of the treble because that would make for quite a long video. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you're new so that you are updated on any new videos in this series. Please feel free to give this video a like and also comment below with any feedback you may have for me, or if you just want to say hi, comment and say hi. And that's all I have for you. Goodbye.